Hello everyone, welcome. My name is vaaron, and today we're here to talk about the Neverember's recruitment event. This is one of the events where you make a new character during the event, and then you max it out. You get this currency called incentives. Now, I believe you get 100 incentives per character, which means you can make multiple characters, but obviously you're going to need the character slots. I want to say that character slots are only purchasable with Zen, but don't quote me on that. But I definitely haven't seen them anywhere else on the game. I've seen the character loadout slots that are in the Wondrous Bazaar, but in terms of actual character slots, I believe it is just Zen. So I don't know, maybe delete a character you don't use in order to get some of these rewards. But I want to talk about the rewards and where you can turn in your incentives that you get. So if we look at the marketplace here, we're in the Protector's Enclave. We say we come in over here, and we're going to go all the way here. This guy, big logo. This is the incentive vendor, and here he is in the corner of the marketplace, as you can see. So I've looked at these rewards, and I've got to say they're not that much to yell about. They're really not. So if we look here, we've got 100 incentives for the improved bag of holding. Me personally, I think that should be mythic, because let's face it, the mythic bag that has, I think it's 60 slots, is well worth the 100 incentives. However, 42 slots just, for me, isn't worth it. We've got these, this companion here, Neverember Guard. This is pretty much worth pennies. It's not really worth that much. If we look on the auction house, this is what I tend to do when I see companions that I've seen before. I look on the auction house at the price, and if we look here, we'll type in Neverember, and we'll look at the guard. There's actually none on here, which is very surprising. However, as you can see, outgoing healing and awareness, I'm not even sure if healers use this. Maybe they need it to get their outgoing healing up. However, in terms of DPS, you're not really going to benefit from getting the Neverember Guard, and in my opinion, it's a waste of 100 incentives. The fact that there's none on the auction house is really surprising to me. I expected there to be at least a green, maybe. But yeah, it is what it is. In my opinion, I have got a healer, and am I going to buy this? No, because I got one from Juma. So yeah, don't forget Juma, guys. A lot of mountain companions come from Juma, so maybe not waste your incentives on the mountain companions here. So we've got the heavy warg. Again, it's got tunnel vision on it, but other than that, it's not that much to yell at. So if we go look at the price here, I'm not going to guess that they're cheap, not after the last mistake, but here we go. We're looking for the heavy warg, and there you go. We've got 8k, and then it goes up to 27k. So yeah, don't waste your incentives on that either. If you needed more rough astral diamonds, maybe. I mean, me personally, rough AD is easily attainable, so I wouldn't say use your incentives on that. So we basically managed to cut out 4 rewards. Now, this is where it gets interesting, because we've got Glyphopotency, Enchanting Stone rank 5s. These two are really sought after for upgrading enchantments, artifacts, weapons, and so on. However, the Enchanting Stone rank 5s are not hard to come by. You can get them in Dreadring, so I wouldn't say use your incentives on them, unless you're really desperate. But again, one incentive is about 20k on the auction house at the minute. We've got the Glyphopotency, that's 10 incentives, and they are worth about 37.5k on the auction house, and in the Wondrous Bazaar if you've got VIP rank 12. So me personally, I definitely wouldn't get Brilliant Diamonds. That's just a waste, don't get them. So these depend on how desperate you are for refining stones. Again, you can get them from Sabella doing the legacy campaigns. It's entirely up to you whether you want to spend incentives on them. Me personally, if I need to get my bolster up, which I do need to on a couple of different toons, I would go for these companion upgrade tokens. The simple reason is you get 100 incentives per character. So let's say people have like 5 slots. you can essentially get 500 of the companion upgrade tokens or 500 of the mount upgrade tokens. And if your bolster isn't there, that is what you need to be getting, in my opinion. As I said, the rewards here are not something to yell about. It's just what it is. I think they're extremely out of date. Sure, it's nice that they put on enchanting stones, Glyphopotency, and the tokens. However, the Glyphopotency and the enchanting stones are not hard to come by. Apart from the Glyphopotency, you do have to spend AD to get your hands on them, unless you have a lot of Sabella's currency saved up. But me personally, I would definitely go for companion upgrade tokens, mount upgrade tokens. We don't know if they're going to increase the bolster, so I'm trying to get as many tokens as I can, because knowing my luck, they're going to say, to get 100% bolster, you now need 25 companions at Mythic. So I'm just getting tokens, and I'm trying to rank up all of my companions just in case they say that. There's no guarantee that they are going to say that, but I'd like to be prepared if they do. I mean, it's cryptic. They very well might say that. But these are the rewards from the incentive traders. Let me know your thoughts on these rewards. Are they a bit out of date? Are they useless? Companion, mount, next to useless. The bag needs to be the mythic one, because sure, the legendary one is going to help a lot of people. But are people making new characters for the rewards, or are they making new characters to play? If they're making new characters to play, then the improved bag of holding is a pretty good shout. However, do you want to use 100 incentives on it? Surely something like the mythic bag would have been worth 100 incentives. But also, it's bound account, which means you can transfer it to one of your characters that maybe doesn't have a lot of inventory space. I just think it would have been better if it was mythic. Brilliant diamond. Why wouldn't you put like a teal diamond or something in there? That makes no sense to me, but it is what it is. These are the rewards. Let me know your thoughts down below. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you are new. If you want to make your way back to the channel. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.